Hello there, I'm going to be showing my design for a mobile chicken coop, which cost me about $150 to build. A few scrap materials and a few things I got for free. But this is a design inspired by Thomas Reiner, the lean farmer, whose videos you can find on YouTube also. And hope you enjoy the coop. So this is meant to be a kind of a suburban mobile coop just to move around in the backyard, and the chickens will stay inside it, and there's a place for them to roost and lay. All these materials were purchased at a home improvement store or scavenged from pallet wood. You can break down the pallets by using a reciprocating saw with the metal blade just to cut through the screws. So first, to start, the bottom is made of 1x4 cedar to be rot resistant, and all the verticals are offset from the ground by an inch or two, and I'll show you what that looks like so that they're never actually touching the ground. The base is on these wheels, which are, I believe, 6-inch or 7-inch wheels with ball bearings inside, and those are attached to the frame with a 1/2-inch drilled hole and a hex bolt inside. And between the wheel and the frame is a washer or two to keep the wheel from rubbing on the wood. So that's the it's a 4-foot by 8-foot base. Actually slightly less than 8 foot, because I wanted to keep the slanted part full 8 foot, so I didn't have to cut anything, and so these actually ended up being about 7 feet 8 inches on the bottom length. On the back is designed a laying box. This is some cheap plywood. I would probably get it a little nicer if I redid it, with a latch on each side. And the laying area is right inside here with, it'll be 3 laying boxes here, here, and here. And over here will go probably just big enough for a 3.5-gallon bucket to attach to a bell water, which will hang inside the coop itself, or the tractor or mobile pen. This is just attached with hinges up to the top, and I've put this hardware cloth as kind of a ventilation up top. They generate a lot of moisture, and good ventilation's good. Wind on the chickens is not good, so hopefully this will do all right for that. And this is a piece of plywood that I got scavenged / free, and this has been painted just kind of a sage green to satisfy the lady of the house in terms of the aesthetics of the thing. On the sides, I've got just weathered pallet wood, again just ripped through the nails, and didn't do anything to that wood. There are the frame is made with these 2x3s, and all the way up here, 2x4 is a little bit too heavy, 2x2s are a little bit too flimsy, as Thomas Reiner, the lean farmer, taught me. This is more pallet wood in here, providing some wind barrier for the chickens in their roosting area, which I'll show you shortly. This is secured with both a manual latch and a bolt here, and this is a door that we can open to let the chickens out or to give them food scraps, compost, etc. The roof is with 2 sheets of galvanized corrugated steel. On the front side here, I've attached a couple of eye bolts and a rope for pulling, but I think I would, if I redid it, I would attach the eye bolts up here for a little bit of ergonomics. I will probably end up doing that at some point. Just to give you a look at the other side, this is just more weathered pallet wood, and there's no door on this side though. Now, in terms of the wire mesh, this is a 2-foot tall hardware cloth with, I believe, 1/2-inch holes, and that is secured on the inside with some screws and washers all the way around. You can see in there. And the 2-foot hardware cloth doesn't come up to the very top, and so I've attached this small opening chicken wire above that, I've secured them to each other with some of these twisted wires here, and I figured the most danger from critters, raccoons, etc. is going to be down low, and so it's secured all the way around to all the verticals and to all the horizontals, both along the bottom and along the top, as you can see up there. Now to give you a little bit more detail on the inside, this door is framed in 2x2s. I have designed this little board just to kind of teach the chickens to walk up to their roost, which is right up here. The whole thing is open bottomed for the roosting area, so I want their poop to fall on the ground. I want it on the yard. I don't want to have to clean a bunch of that out. We will see how they do. I think just keeping the wind and rain off of them. This is a mid-Atlantic climate, and I think they'll be just fine in the winter months. But we'll see. It's a work in progress. And so I just cut some grooves into this board using a circular saw at a few intervals so that they can walk up and sit on the roost there. It's kind of rounded edges for the roost. It's a furring strip cut in half and doubled on itself. And that is about that. Right up in here, there's a cross piece which I'm going to hang the bell waterer from with tubing from the 3.5 gallon bucket up in the back. And so this will be moved daily to fresh new pasture. Here's another view from the inside, just kind of zooming in. We'll have 3 laying areas, and then their roost, you can see, is just down a little bit lower than the nesting boxes. All right. Hope you like this. It's pretty cost effective if you can find some scrap wood here and there, and some pallet wood especially to take apart, and for about $150 and a couple of days of work, it hopefully will work well. We'll report back in once we've gotten some use out of it. The chicks are tiny still and have not seen the light of day yet. All right, take care.